Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for Pattern Emporium's latest release, which is a brilliant shirt dress, the Take a Chance tiered dress. I think you're going to love it. I personally have given it a little bit of a different spin, a bit of a 70s vibe, so stick around if you want to see what I've done. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kristen and this is the Dahlia Sewciety, where we talk about all things to do with sewing your own wardrobe, talking about my favourite pattern companies, which of course Pattern Emporium has to be on top of the list. And I also grow dahlias in the autumn time, which I can't wait to show you the ones that I've just planted. So let's talk about this dress. Now, of course, Kate has already given you all a show with her latest lookbook with this beautiful shirt dress. It's a really different shirt dress as far as construction goes, so it is really aimed at a sewist that has never tackled a shirt or a collar. And the thing I love about it is not only has it got a brilliant size range with sizes 4 to 30, which is fantastic, but you can really dramatically change the look of this pattern depending on the fabric you choose. And I've chosen something maybe a little bit more unconventional. I think a lot of people are going for linens and cottons, which is so lovely to wear in summertime. And linen viscose is also beautiful too. Kate's number one tip was, of course, rayon and viscose. Because of the way it drapes, of course, you get that beautiful soft effect. I've actually gone for a beautiful polyester crepe, which is in my online store. It's called Enchanted Season. And I love this because it kind of gives a bit of a retro vibe to the dress. And I really do love a good shirt dress, especially one that has a bit of a 70s feel to it. Size-wise, of course, I've gone for my regular size 14 around the top shoulders here, but because this is a woven pattern, I always like to grade out a little bit around the waist and hips, so I've graded out to a 16 around the middle, and it's spot on perfect. Because I have slightly sloped shoulders too, I always go for the 14. So I'll just grade the pattern, do the 14 around the top and around the collar, the neck, and then I'll grade out to the 16 around the middle, and it is really lovely. Now, the way I've styled it, I've actually worn it with a belt, which is a really nice elasticy type of belt, and it gives me a bit of waist definition, because normally I'll do ties on just about everything, but I thought I'm not going to do ties this time. I'm going to just do the regular dress itself. It's lovely and swishy and has a nice amount of ease around the tummy, so really comfortable for heading into the warmer weather for us here in Australia, of course. It's a type of thing that I would definitely wear every day with a little pair of sandals, but you could really definitely dress it up with a belt and a pair of heels. And for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere heading into the autumn and winter time, a shirt dress is fantastic. You can make it in a maxi length. You can do the tiers, you can do the long length sleeve. I've gone for the short sleeve, and I'm going to put some pics and video in so you can see exactly what I've done. I really love this colour, this beautiful deep green and the pop of the red and purple. I've used some vintage buttons that I actually found in a store that was in Echuca at the start of the year. I love rummaging around through those antique style shops, and I always manage to find buttons and old patterns stashed away, and I always wonder what the story may have been with these type of vintage buttons, because I think hubby had a look at the pack and he thinks they may be sort of around 60s to 70s vintage, but I thought, well, I am going to definitely use them because I'm going to wear this dress to death, and I want to make sure I give these buttons some love. But the construction of this is really easy. It takes a bit more time. I actually made it up within a day, but I really went hell for leather and did it really quickly. But I wouldn't advise that. I would definitely say take your time. I love the fact that Kate has omitted the collar stand, so it's kind of like you can either wear it like a camp style collar or you can actually button it right up. But I really don't normally wear things buttoned up to the neck. I find that it's much better undone a little bit on me. And I've just spaced out the buttons. She gives you a nice little guide there how to space the buttons out too. Now, my version you'll see hasn't got tiers. I've just got the one tier and lengthened that first tier. You'll see that I have purposely positioned myself in front of my pride and joy, which is my lilac tree. If I could let you smell through the internet, the fragrance in that lilac beautiful bloom there is amazing. Such a stunning and delicate fragrance. So that's going inside in the vase. As I was saying, no collar stand, so very easy collar construction. The way she actually does the collar and pieces it together is really unique, and I love Kate's instructions, especially for a newbie sewer. So if you've never tackled a shirt style dress, I would highly recommend this beautiful dress as a starting point. But of course, as I said, the tiers, I've lengthened the first tier. You can definitely think about doing yourself a mini or a maxi version, or even the midi like I have, just with that one lengthened first tier. Now, there isn't any darts. It's really easy to make, and of course the shaping itself comes from the way the placket overlaps the front. You can do the two-piece front like I have, which is buttoning right through, or you can do the faux style button through skirt, which is just stitched on buttons, and you just make it a fake, basically fake buttonholes. But I've decided to buttonhole mine right the way through, and you can wear it sort of open and have it like a little split at the front. If you want to do the version with just the buttons on the bodice and just have the gathered skirt, you can do that too. She also has inseam pockets that you can pop in, and you can really mix and match and do a lot of different styles. And I love in her lookbook that she's done that open style, like a shacket style, which is fantastic. Now, if you're afraid of buttonholes and you prefer using things like snaps, I have just added to my online store a whole range of beautiful prim snaps. Now, I have also got on there the pliers, the Vario pliers that you need to use to connect the snaps. So I'm going to be doing a video, hopefully over the next few days, showing you exactly how to attach those snaps, because I want to make another one of these, and I want to use one of my beautiful viscoses that I do have in the online store. It was really hard to choose a fabric, but this one really spoke to me. But I really think a beautiful linen viscose would be to die for in this, especially one of the new ones that I have there, or even one of the beautiful new viscoses, the Cosette brand. Yeah, any of the viscoses would be fantastic. But really think about things like cottons and lawns. They will give a more structured effect. But if you like that kind of boxy look, it is a beautiful breathable dress to wear for heading into spring and summer. So as well as that, you do get options for waist ties. If you prefer to pull in the waist and cinch it in and tie at the back, you can do that. But there are really so many options, and I think a simple black in linen would be perfect in this as well. And you could use tan accessories. Yeah, I really love a good, even a navy or a white linen dress in a shirt style would be fantastic. So you don't have to do your gathered tiers. If you don't want to do that, you can opt for one like I have. But if you love that whole kind of boho romantic feel with all the tiers, it is brilliant for that. She does give you options as well for how to do gathering. So you can use your clear elastic or elastin, or you can just use your traditional method of gathering your long stitch and gathering that up. You can even use the method, which is great, which is a dental floss method and zigzagging over that. So if you really struggle with gathering, there's so many options for that. Quite an easy make as far as the way it looks, a bit more involved, but it's definitely a really great user-friendly type of pattern. Great pictures. The way the collar is attached, she gives a fantastic range of instructions and pics for that too. So I think you're going to really love that. And don't forget, the beautiful pattern is on sale at the moment. You can get 15% off, and that runs until I think it's Monday here in Australia. It's a great time to pick up a new pattern on sale. And don't forget, there is also an affiliate link in my description box if you would like to support the channel. That's the best way you can do it, and it does give the channel a small commission, which is fantastic. I know a lot of you love to watch my release videos to see what I've done. I love watching Kate's lookbooks because they really do give a full-on in-depth look at different fabrics. She'll show you everything she's made in every single fabric, so it really can dramatically alter the look. And also the tester photos on the Pattern Emporium sewing circle over on Facebook will also show you different body shapes, different sizes, different types of fabrics, what everyone's used, and what you can then see what you want to put into the pattern, because it lets you customize it then by putting in your own type of fabric. Really think about taking a chance on a brand new pattern. This one is not as scary as you may think. I really think you're going to love this pattern, because I certainly do. And don't forget, the snaps are listed if you're wanting to try the snaps. That video will be coming very shortly as well. Thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. Happy sewing, and we'll see you very shortly for another video. Bye.